Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here. Let's wake up the football gods here on this thirsty Thursday. I hope you guys are doing great. It's been actually a breath of fresh air. What's been going on, of course, beginning of this past week has picked up things. There really is no off season in football. Yeah, there was, basically the 2-3 weeks after the Super Bowl where it was dead. Cowboy fans, we had all checked out, but then we've been going on with so much now that free agency is, we're at the cusp of it. Come Monday, free agency begins. Technically, it's only tampering, but it's really free agency. I don't know why they say it's legal tampering. It's bullshit. It's free agency. The teams will be able to start talking to free agents, and there's some out there that teams will definitely want to get. And you're seeing quarterbacks. It's kind of like quarterback palooza here, because the first shoe domino to fall was Aaron Rodgers, of course, signing his deal, Russell Wilson then being traded to Denver, and then Carson frickin' Wentz going to Washington. And now we're hearing rumors that Indianapolis is interested in trading for Jimmy Garoppolo. Also, too, the Vikings are interested in getting their salary cap right and are interested in possibly trading Kirk Cousins. I don't know. Maybe Amari Cooper might want to go someplace where Kirk Cousins is, with the rumor that we heard yesterday that I'd say is bullshit. That he literally said Dak Prescott is the black Kirk Cousins. So wherever Kirk Cousins goes, I guess Amari Cooper wouldn't want to go. But again, I believe that whole thing is bullshit. I don't see that in the demeanor of Amari Cooper. That's not the kind of guy he is. That's just some of the off-season bullshit that you typically get. But this is teams realize you must have a quarterback. The one thing that scares me or worries me is if Deshaun Watson gets himself legally set up where he's done dealing with it, would be if the Eagles traded for him. That could actually be a scary proposition. I think the Eagles with Deshaun Watson would be a head and shoulders team better than where they are. In fact, I still say the Eagles are a really good team. I'm going to call spade a spade. I think they're a really good team. And they, of course, scare me. Washington with Carson Wentz, yeah. It's funny how, I'll go on in this later on, but Washington fans are coming out the woodwork now. They literally killed Carson Wentz before. And now, of course, they're, revisionist history that Carson Wentz is a great quarterback. Okay. All right. Well, you can believe that if you want. But the reality is, the way quarterback situations are with, of course, Tom Brady now retiring, with lack of quarterback prospects in this draft, with lack of really good quarterbacks where everything is so fast that you have to have you can't just have a bus driver anymore. You've got to have a great quarterback. There's very few out there, and teams are grabbing at straws. Now, the Raiders, it was thought that maybe Derek Carr might be traded, but apparently the Raiders are believing that they're going to get a deal done with Derek Carr to keep him in Oakland because they look at the prospects that are out there. It's really kind of crazy. Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes I will say things, and, as they always say, that great minds think alike. I was saying that Carson Wentz is a Hall of Fame quarterback. I know it sounds crazy, but I said this yesterday in the live stream when it was when we were doing it, when it was breaking news. I said Carson Wentz has probably had more dead money than any other player in the history of the NFL. I can't think of anybody who's had more. Right now, we're talking about $35 million of dead money. $50 million in dead money to Carson Wentz. I also said he has to be the player that more draft picks have been given up for in history. Take a look over here, guys. Take a look right here. This is the list of picks that have been given up acquiring Carson Wentz. The Browns took 2016 first round pick. The Browns, third round, 2016 pick. The Browns, fourth round, 2016 pick. The first round pick for the Browns, 17. Those are all the picks that originally the Eagles gave to the Browns. Okay? That's crazy. And a second round pick in 2018. Third round pick to the Eagles went to, of course, the Colts. Okay? Second round pick to the Eagles. And then a third round pick to the Colts. And a second round pick to the Colts. But I don't believe that this is actually accurate because originally Eagles traded with, I want to say, Tampa Bay to move up to trade with the Browns. So there's more picks in this deal than what is actually listed there. That's a lot. That's a lot. In fact, let's see. Let me look it up real quick. Let me look at this real quick because I think that's not even accurate. Because the Eagles, let's go through. Let me see if this. So, I don't think that's the whole list because they traded, I could have swore, to move up even further. What did Eagles trade for Wentz? I'm just doing this for the fun of it. This might be one of the new ones. Only clear. Philadelphia assures injuries. Okay. I should have already had this, but I've realized that's the current one. There's so many damn trades of Carson Wentz. There's so many trades that they've done. I'll find it out. I'll get back to you on it. But I know that they originally traded with Tampa Bay. Howie Roseman. I forgive me on it. I'm going to find that out because they traded with Tampa Bay originally before they traded with the Browns to move up to get him. So that list isn't even accurate. Now, back to free agents. Apparently, Bobby Wagner is a hot commodity. And teams that know him the best are the ones that really are all in, apparently, to try and get him. Allegedly, the 49ers, the Rams, and the Cardinals are all interested in getting him. I hope that the Dallas Cowboys are interested in trying to make a move for him because instantly you put him on this defense. I know he's 32 years of age, but in the last 3 years, he's had not less than 138 tackles. You put him in the middle, a guy who stays healthy, who can still ball, and you get the big man in the middle. This team, dudes, that defense will be tough as nails. I'm hoping that Stephen Jones is just basically playing possum. He's just trying to set you up and say, I ain't got no money for a new car, when really his wallet is fat, just waiting to spend some money. And they actually decide, you know what, now's the time to go in on trying to win it all. I look at this and I say, if the 49ers trade Jimmy Garoppolo, I really think that they take a step back. I can't say that the Rams won't have a Super Bowl hangover, and we know Aaron Rodgers in recent history, he chokes in the playoffs as well. Tampa Bay doesn't have Tom Brady. This could be the chance to go all in and really try and do something. So yesterday posed, of course, because here's what they do. They trash us and tell us we suck, but then by the time the season gets here, they turn around and they tell us that we're Super Bowl contenders. And yesterday was no different.
Green Bay championships in the next 5 years.
At 0.5? Yeah, under.
I don't know. What'd you say?
I'll double down with Brockman. They're gonna be in the NFC Championship, but they're not going to win a Super Bowl.
It's been 12 years.
There's too many better teams or good
guys,
teams.
the Cowboys are going to win the Super
Plus,
Bowl
I
before
think
the
the
Packers.
Packers.
Okay, we all know that.
There you go.
PJ, as much as I hate the Cowboys, they have a better chance.
Hold on a minute.
That's a good pull.
Excuse me. You take Green Bay or Dallas to win a championship next 5 years? I sit here and I say one will win. One will win. One will win. Hold on a minute. One will win.
Well, just shut up and let me answer.
Jerry, come on, Brockman.
Green Bay or Dallas?
Come on, Brockman.
Which one will win? I'm not saying what's more likely.
Come to us, Chris.
I'm sitting here and I'm saying I am going to use my crystal ball. I have a crystal ball. I'm the only one in the NFL who has a crystal ball, and I'm seeing it.
And you got a magic 8-ball, too.
Do I around here?
Yeah, I mean, you did.
It's around here. My
I'm
workspace is terrible.
I'm ready to answer.
Hold on.
I'm ready to answer.
I need to find that crystal ball. Hold on.
I'm ready to answer.
8-ball sipping.
Get your damn act together.
You ready, Mike?
And then I've got the 8-ball to back up
here we
whether
go.
you're right.
All right, so Cowboys
Yes.
or Packers next 5 years?
5 years.
One will win. Which one will do it?
2027.
Hit it, Mike.
How about them Cowboys?
Ah, give me Dallas.
Yeah, I'm with him on Dallas too.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go the other way.
Oh, of course.
Why?
Well, I mean, it just is better if you go in the other way.
That's not true.
It just is better if you're
You
going
know
to go
what?
the other
I'm
way.
not like Brockman yesterday, having a take and then backing it up saying I was just doing the sports talk radio thing after it's proven to be such a bad take, horrible take, that Coach K winning the national championship in his final game as coach
By the way,
still won't remove the stink of the way the Cameron Indoor closed.
Pretty
Wow.
big stink.
by the way, on YouTube, there were like 80 comments that agreed
Damn.
with Brockman, and
All
then
right,
I
here we
realized they
go.
were all Tar Heels fans.
Magic
so
8-ball. This is the
here
way
we
it's.
go.
This is this is the best way it's done in sports media.
let's go.
Magic 8-ball. This is actually, hold on a minute. This is the only way it should be done in sports media. Is Chris Brockman right?
God, if you're listening, help.
Dallas or Green Bay
Dallas
over
or
the
Green
next
Bay.
5 years? And it says, is Brockman right? Don't count on it.
Oh, Magic 8
Yes, man, the Magic 8-ball.
8-ball's whack.
Don't
Settle down just
count
a
on
little
it.
bit.
That 8-ball's whack.
Don't count on it.
Oh,
It's
man.
the Stephen A. Smith version of the famous phrase.
Wow.
There you go.
Going on Twitter
No, I'm
right now.
taking
Oh,
Green Bay.
wow.
But what has, I mean, not that Dallas has really given us any evidence, but what
Seriously.
evidence has Green Bay given you that they're going to do it?
Just
There
because
you go.
1 year it's going to work out for Rodgers. 1 year.
It did.
Yes,
It happened,
it
it happened 1 year.
1 year.
I've been saying 1 year since 95, just so you know.
He runs it in instead of throws it in, and the coach doesn't take him off the field. And the next year, Tom Brady's not there. And then the next year, he does, in fact, find somebody over the middle in the snow that A.J. Dillon doesn't go out in the game, and they steamroll and win. And Mercedes Lewis doesn't fumble. It's not all him. Special teams doesn't poop the bed.
Eli Manning doesn't spoil it again.
Oh.
All of it, exactly.
Yeah, Eli spoiled it.
All of it. So, yes, at some point it's going to work.
Okay.
Rich Eisen Show, Twitter right now, next 5 years.
All right. So, next 5 years, they're saying that the Cowboys won't win one, but Green Bay will. That'll be an interesting take to see if that actually does happen or not. But we're going to be keeping up with everything that is going on. The NFL has been crazy with all the quarterbacks moving. Everybody is getting desperate and scrambling and so on. I'm glad that I'm actually here working from home because who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? You got to believe that the Eagles right now are trying to do something as well. I think that they've actually hurt Jalen Hurts again because it hurts so good to keep messing with his psyche, letting him know that there's always somebody else that we love. And, of course, we love that Carson Wentz is back in our division. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get to work, and I will catch you guys later. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is